Hi guys, Nganga Roya here. Let's look at this discount problem. Basically, these are printer cartridges, and we want to give a discount for anyone who buys a printer to more than 2,000 printers. So if the order quantity is more than 2,000, we want to give a 10% discount. And if it's less than 2,000, we want to give a 1% discount. So this problem will be solved using the if formula. And for us to write a formula on Excel, we have to put an equal sign first. If we don't, it will recognize this if as a variable. So we have to write the equal sign. Then we'll see the if formula here. The if formula, how the if formula works, it checks whether a condition is met, then returns one value if true and another if false. So we double click it and we'll start with the logical test, which is the condition itself. And our condition here is if the order quantity is greater than 2,000. Then we want to put the comma to go to the value if true, and we want the order cost, this one, the order cost to be multiplied by 0.1, which is 10%, and comma, the value if false, we multiply it, the C4 multiplied by 0.01. Enter. And yeah, it has worked. Since this is less than 2,000, 1% of this is 335.25. And once we click, double click here, the formula applies to every one single one of this, and we can see it has worked. But this formula is kind of redundant, because if you want to change the discount, we'll have to change it on the formula here. If you want to change the threshold or the quantity that should be exceeded for the discount to be more, we have to change it there. So for us to make this work a little bit better, we have to use a name definition where we define a variable and we'll use it in the formula in place of, instead of just using the specific numbers. So we come to an empty cell here and we can write threshold, make the threshold 2,000, and we can have a high discount. Discount, we have it at 10. We'll have to change this at the home tab. We have to change it from general to percentage at 10%, and go to the low discount. Discount. Continue this here and write 1% here. Then we redo the formula again. So this time we do the formula again if the logical test is still this is greater than. Now we'll go to the threshold itself. And we have not yet defined it, so we'll have to define it. Let me just define it. Go to the formula tab, define name. It's threshold, good. It will take the name, the next name. So when you define here, you'll see high discount just takes the next name. Low discount just takes the next name. So in writing the formula now, if we write equals if the logical test will be still the order quantity greater than the threshold. You can see it has changed the name now to threshold, and the value if true is the C4 multiplied by the high discount, comma, the C4 multiplied by the load discount if it's less than 2K. Enter, and you can see it has changed and is working. When we now we can double click here and it works for every single one of them. And now the formula is very dynamic, because if we change the high discount to 3%, it changes to 30%, it changes. This, you can change this to 3%, it changes. Threshold to 123, it changes and becomes very dynamic. If you want to change anything, you just change these name defined variables. And thank you very much for your time. I hope it has been educative for you. Peace.